juice. A little 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 juice.
Hey, Bossman. What are you thinking about?
Video games.
Me too. What were your favorites this year?
Digimon.
Cyber Sleuth?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
Played it while we were unemployed.
True.
Like, it came
good.
out pretty quick after we all got fired.
Wasn't it out right before we got... I remember we played it at the office.
Yeah, because we were dancing to the theme
We
song.
sang the theme
We
song.
did like a tweet, like the day we got fired.
Yeah.
We were dancing foolishly. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good game for the right time.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. You know, it came out the same year as Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
I've played Digimon, and I haven't played 15 yet. So it's been that kind of year.
Haven't played 15 yet either. I wonder if it's good.
It's super good.
Yeah?
It's one of the greats.
Worth the wait?
Worth the wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it was.
Is.
That's right, your old rule.
I'm still going to play it.
That cloud kind of looks like a hippo. Right?
No, I hate doing that with clouds.
Of course you do.
They're just clouds.
Well, obviously they're just clouds.
Mm.
Bossman. I like Dishonored 2.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't like it?
I can't like it.
Why?
The aesthetic.
You don't like the aesthetic?
No.
I don't like the faces.
Yeah, it's the faces.
I
Bad
don't-
faces.
Yeah, I don't like the faces.
Well, how do you get into a game? The faces is the most important part.
I like the... Well, you don't see a lot of faces when you're skulking around.
All right.
I like the buildings.
Cool. I hear you there.
And then the outfits are really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the faces are pretty bad. And the music is cool. I like that little, like, you know, kind of Hans Zimmer's Sherlock sounding kind of ding, 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 you know, like that kind of stuff.
Are you getting into the story?
I don't know, kinda.
Like what's going to happen to Corvo?
Oh, he's already a rock person. I'm playing as Emily.
He's a rock person. Oh, so the person you don't pick turns into a rock person?
I assume so. I
Okay.
haven't tried Emily, but I assume that if you chose Corvo,
Mm-hmm.
bad lady with evil sounding voice would make Emily into a statue instead.
Sure.
I imagine that either he'll be saved or he won't.
I think it'd be a good video game if you don't have to save him.
Or if you can't. Like, if someone's like, no, he's dead.
Yeah.
The human body can't withstand being turned into a statue.
Yeah, how's it supposed to turn back?
Yeah, he's dead. Emily.
I played a little bit of Dragon Quest 7.
Oh, the like re-release on 3DS or whatever?
Mm-hmm. And this really cool thing happened in this town where the people did turn to stone.
Oh.
And you find a gem that could turn them all back. And the old man's like, no, they've been weathered. They've been rained on over the years. If you turn them back, they're just going to be horrifically mangled, and their skin will be missing and things like that.
Jeez.
Yeah. So you got to go back in time to save them.
Oh, okay. So you do save them.
You do end up saving them.
I was like, that's brutal.
I like that thought. Yeah, you can't just turn someone back from stone.
If you couldn't go back in time, that would be really intense. Where it's just like, no, why did you do this? We can't save them.
Mm-hmm. I just like that kind of consequence.
Yeah. I like Dark Souls 3 a whole lot.
Me too.
That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know you really liked those that much.
It's my first Dark Souls game. I played Bloodborne, and I was like, all right, I'm ready for Dark Souls. I wasn't going to.
Did you like it more than Bloodborne?
No, because I felt more compelled to finish Bloodborne. I still haven't finished Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I think I've decided that Bloodborne is my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
Just because it's so fast and the aesthetic is really cool.
Yeah. It's funny. I mean, Dark Souls 3 has the way to teleport easier and things like that, and you just forget about that when you think about how much you like Bloodborne.
Yeah.
You forget about things like that. You forget about farming for blood vials.
Yeah. Which now, thankfully, you don't have to do as much because they made your bank
I finished it.
up to like 600.
It's too late. Thanks for making it better after I finished it.
Well, the DLC. Did you do this DLC?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I already saw the credits. I'm not interested.
Mistake. The DLC is so good.
I know.
Maria. So good.
Cool Dark Souls game, though.
Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
It's great.
I like the snowy town.
Yeah. I like all the areas are so good.
I like this kind of game where there's this really hard enemy early on, and he had a samurai sword that made me bleed. And it was kind of like, you shouldn't go here. But I said, no, this guy's beatable, and if I beat him, I'm going to get something. And I got a sword.
Is that the guy with no shirt?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I still hang out with that sword. I upgraded it a ton.
That sword is really good.
Yeah. That's a cool game. That's good game design.
I use the, what do I use? The Onichi, I can't remember what they're called, but it's like it's a katana and then a smaller little sword.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's really good. I like the Chaos Blade as well. It hurts you whenever you use it, but it does crazy amounts of damage.
You know what hurts about Dark Souls 3 is this whole thing where, like, there's this lady who wants to get you married.
Oh, yeah.
And then you look up, like, how do I get married? And it's like, you're too late.
Yeah.
You missed something. It's like,
Yeah, that's the only storyline I didn't see.
It's mean.
Yeah, because, well, I think I did the right stuff, and that other creepy lady was like, the person is waiting for you, But I was playing as a female character, so it was a man.
Sure.
Which kind of made me less interested. But, yeah. What else was this year? Last Guardian. I was a little hard on Last Guardian.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. I don't know.
I realize this goes up on
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. We've probably played Final Fantasy 15 by now.
We might have played it by now.
I love it.
I'm probably gonna... I'm thinking about getting it while I'm home. If people are going to bed and I'm still up, you know?
Yeah, that's a good late night game.
Yeah. Well, especially because I'm always on, like, the wrong time zone.
Yeah.
So everyone goes to bed at, like, midnight or whatever, and I don't go to bed until 3 and sitting around. And I got my dad a PS4 so we could play Diablo 3 together.
Yeah.
So now he's got one, so I can just sign in, play it.
Get him some trophies.
We will have seen Star Wars Rogue One by the time this goes up.
Also one of the greats.
One of the greats. Worth the wait. Haven't seen it yet when we recorded this.
I think there's just no way it's bad.
I hope not. I liked 7 a lot.
Me too. 7's a perfect movie.
Yeah, I love it.
You know what kind of sucks? I don't know if you've been watching South Park.
I haven't.
This whole season's been about making fun of that movie.
7?
Yeah.
Why?
They say it's just about nostalgia. It's just about recreating the things that you already liked. And I don't feel like that way. It's the consequences.
Yeah, it's more about
Episode 7 is
aftermath.
It's the statues that you can't bring back to life, and just everything would be okay. It's like,
yeah.
Hey, there's
and
repercussions.
Clearly it's setting up the next one, but like, yeah, 7 is like the bow on the end of 4, 5, and 6.
And it's an ugly bow. It's like, hey, things aren't good.
The old heroes are kind of crappy now.
Yeah.
Except for Leia, I guess.
Yeah, she's all right.
And like the whole Mary Sue argument about Rey is, I think, kind of funny because it's like she's only really good at spaceships. She spent her entire life disassembling spaceships alone on a planet full of broken spaceships.
Yeah.
Like, if there's anything she's gonna know, it's gonna be spaceships.
Yeah, it's a little unfair. I mean, Anakin Skywalker is a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
When he's a little boy, I guess.
Yeah, so people don't have a problem with it then.
Luke Skywalker's a little Mary Sue.
Well, here's the thing. Luke Skywalker's a little whiner. That's the other thing everyone says.
What's he whine about?
Oh, he's always whining. He's like, I want to go to Hachi Station and get some power converter.
Is that a real line?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he goes, you can goof off with your friends later. Go clean the droids or whatever.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like... And then the argument about her being, like, suddenly really good at fighting, I'm like, well, she's not great at fighting. Kylo's a little cocky, so he's toying with her. And also, the Force is all about balance, right? So, like, Kylo's really powerful, so she has to be just as powerful. And also, Kylo is torn because of, his battle with the light side or whatever. And so she doesn't doubt it at all. And I think that's why she's probably more powerful than Luke even, because he was always so nervous and like...
And she shows a little combat expertise in the market.
Yeah.
When they're out.
Yeah, she can fight those guys. She's been defending herself all her life.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's been a hard life for Rey. She's out on her own.
Also, it's a Star Wars movie. Like,
it's a good Star Wars movie.
No, but like it's a fable.
Oh, sure.
It's a parable.
Yeah.
Like they don't it's fine.
Yeah.
I go to these movies and I'm like, I'm just going to watch a Star Wars movie. I don't care.
King Arthur isn't Mary Sue.
Which King Arthur?
I don't know. One pulls a sword from the stone.
Yeah. Remember Sword in the Stone, the cartoon?
No. I really don't. I can think of like the box that you would rent, but no, I don't remember.
Have you seen it?
No. Is this the one that ends with the cool wizard fight?
I don't remember.
I think
I
it
just
is.
remember the song that's like...
Or is that the cauldron?
For every two there is a fro, for every high there is a low. Boop, 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 boop. When they're like fish.
Man, no way.
It's the best.
No way.
Merlin turns them into a fish.
Okay,
and they,
so
like,
that one has...
sing around.
Then that's the one with the cool wizard fight at the end.
Yeah, probably.
They're transforming into cooler and cooler beasts.
Oh, maybe.
And they transform each other into other animals.
Unless you're thinking of Willow.
I'm not thinking of Willow. I hope not.
Willow. That one ends with a bunch of people being transformed.
Willow is a movie you see, like, you're at your parents' friend's house and they're like, you want to see Willow? And they just have it. It's like,
It's on VHS.
there's nothing else I can watch here, I guess.
Yeah.
Show me Willow.
I always liked Willow. Then I tried to rewatch it and it was kind of like a little weird.
There's a painting of Willow in the children's books section of my library. Just hated it.
That's incredible to me.
Hate that face.
I like how Val Kilmer always calls him Peck. Peck. He always calls him that. And I'm like, even as a little kid, I was like, this sounds really offensive. What is this?
Oh, man. We're supposed to talk about games.
What other games?
The
The Neo Beta was sweet. Uncharted 4 I actually quite enjoyed.
Yeah.
I got a little tired of the climbing around and the shooting, but like I loved the epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
I like the survival mode, the horde mode that we played at PSX. That was fun.
Here's my disappointment with Uncharted 4. You know I love Uncharted 4.
Tell me.
There's the sickest stuff when you're going around that island. This is before you go to Pirate Island.
Okay, I was gonna say which one.
Where the triangles come out of the ground
Yeah.
and turn, and also even when you're just like going into those freaky temples,
Yeah.
there's just some crazy advanced stuff that looks crazy. That ends for the second half of the game.
Yeah, when you go to like that weird
Pirate Island.
Pirate Island with the sky town.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
all the high tech cool stuff is gone. That
Yeah.
bums me out because that's like I'm one way into that stuff.
Oh, you mean like all the like crazy
huge statues that
machines
turn.
and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
of those things.
The church or whatever that falls apart
Yeah,
with that puzzle, that was
Mhm.
really cool. And
it's
like
really cool.
The thing with all the paintings of the pirates that you had to like
Oh
solve.
baby, I love that part.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm all about that stuff.
Yeah, you don't see anything like that on Pirate Island.
Yeah. No, yeah, Pirate Island's all about running and shooting. Am I
Yeah.
getting bit by bugs? I don't know.
And it's
I-
weird when you're on Pirate Island, they're like, hey, how did they make things this advanced? And they're like, well, Captain Avery had the best scientists of his time here. It's like, no, the best scientists of the time were doing the other stuff.
Yeah.
Was it Avery?
All the tricks, I think so.
Okay.
All the tricks and traps trying to get you to go there, like the tests to make sure you could go there.
Yeah.
Like the big floor map.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess the entirety of the town was built to flood. Like that's kind of advanced.
Yeah.
But he did that just to like screw over all the other lords, right? All the other pirate lords.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
I mean, we done been spoiling it.
Yeah, I felt bad saying Pirate Island in the first place.
Yeah. I'll put a little thing up.
Put a thing up.
I'll put a thing up.
But that was honestly still another one of my favorite games. It's a game about consequences. I dig it big time.
How do you mean?
It's like, hey, what if this guy really does all these stupid adventures in his life?
Oh yeah, narratively, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't like Elena was like super sidelined for the whole first like chunk of the game. I know that's like intentional,
Yeah.
but it still felt bad.
Well, it's cool. It's like he's having a really good time, and it's like, hey, you're lying. You're lying to your wife
You'd
right
be
now,
lying
man.
to your wife.
Yeah.
Quit it. But I'm so jacked for that Chloe one, the standalone Lost Legacy, whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool.
I'm jacked for it, too.
Jacked. And then The Witness, I loved.
I love The Witness.
You played it?
Mm-hmm.
You platinumed it too, didn't you?
I did.
That challenge room, my God. So hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I played that a lot, that challenge room. I had to turn off the music because it was really getting to me.
But how did you know when you lost? Just because everything turned
It
back
was clear.
off?
Yeah, it was clear. What's the name of the song? Something to
Well,
Trolls in the Mountain?
It's Hall of the Mountain King and then
Hall of the Mountain
and then
King.
a different song. Pure Gint. The first second two tracks of Pure Gint, I think.
Really cool exercise in middle school. My teacher played Hall of the Mountain King?
That's
Played
it's
it for us.
It's two movements of Pure Gint.
And she said, close your eyes and just imagine what this is. And that was the most fun. That was such a blast.
That's cool.
And you see the trolls doing their dirty deeds.
I actually, I really love the other song. I don't remember
sing it.
right now. I don't remember it, but like my favorite song from Pure Gint is the Death of whatever. The one that's like Death of whatever. It's so good.
For the people watching, so they don't have to Google it, the one we're thinking of is do 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 do.
Whatever.
Yeah, that one.
That's Hall of the Mountain King.
That's a good song.
That's not the
dude.
one I like
Oh,
the
it's
most.
such a good song. Can you imagine writing that song?
Death
You're-
of like
you're so good.
Ariane trees or whatever it's called.
You're
Yeah.
a lifetimer. Your
Oh yeah,
music
you've made it.
lasts long after you're dead.
You've made it then.
Oh, that's so cool.
Uh,
I want that.
but yeah, The Witness was sweet.
Do you think people will watch our video game videos long after we're dead?
Maybe.
300 years from now, two idiots
yeah.
are just on the grass.
Probably.
You remember
not.
when Kyle and Ian?
Laid on the grass.
Oh man.
Those two dead guys.
Yeah.
Laid on the grass.
Yeah, The Witness is great. I actually like the hidden context behind The Witness. You know, people say, does it have a story? And it actually kind of does.
Yeah, sorta.
Yeah, it's cool. I dig that.
Which is funny because, like, I mean, if you're talking about the hidden context that I think you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of my read on the game already,
Yeah.
which felt good.
Yeah.
To be confirmed in
100% that.
where I was like, this just seems like a primer in a bunch of different philosophies.
Mhm.
And then it was like, yeah, basically,
Mm-hmm.
it was good.
That's
And like,
cool.
it was funny when one voice log was like, it was saying some kind of thing and it sounded too aggressive and like really exclusionary.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a different voice over, witness spoilers, different
Spoilers.
voiceover at the end of it that was like, I don't know, that doesn't really quite fit. I don't think this is our atheist like viewpoint. I don't think it fits, which is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, this doesn't fit with any of the other ones.
Yeah.
And then they say it, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, yeah, okay, I knew exactly what was going on this whole time. That's cool.
Braid? Is that the jumping
Braid,
time one?
Yeah, that's his. other
It seems like such a smarter game than Braid to me.
one. Yeah, they're just different, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of the point of Braid is like sometimes you can't fix things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a bold take.
It's a bold take.
It's a bolder take.
It's like you gotta move on, bro.
Gotta move on.
You're not gonna rescue that princess,
You ain't
bro.
gonna rescue her. Nothing you can do.
Let her go.
Even the power to stop time itself
Mm-hmm.
ain't enough. Sometimes.
I got a PSVR this year. That's a big deal
Yeah.
for me.
And you love it, shockingly.
I love it.
I did not anticipate Kyle Bossman being a VR.
I saw it coming from a mile away.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess because you love to look at details and kneel down.
Yeah. Take a knee. You're just in there. You're in those games.
Do you like the PSVR as much as the Vive, though?
I think I like the Vive more.
Yeah, me too.
It just intimidates me.
Yeah, well, and you need a bunch of space and it costs way more money.
True. Yep.
And you have to have like a supercomputer to run the dang thing.
Just feels really cool to have,
Yeah.
1-to-1.
Well, and it like tracks better generally.
Yeah.
But I mean, heck, like you could get a PS4 Pro and the PSVR for the same cost as just the Vive, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like, bear that in mind. Thumper was pretty sweet though.
Thumper's cool.
VR. I played Bound in VR, was really cool. You like the right stick is camera angles.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's like up to pre-made fixed camera angles that you choose. It's pretty cool.
Cool VR game.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What's your goatee? Personally.
My goatee is The Last Guardian.
Really?
Yeah. I was thinking about it. It was between Uncharted 4 and The Last Guardian. Last Guardian took it last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to think. I mean, Dark Souls 3, that seems like the obvious choice, though.
It's not. It's getting snubbed a lot.
For me.
Oh, sure.
For me personally.
People who know Ian
Yeah.
think you're going to pick Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. And I mean, it's my show, I guess, so I don't have to choose just one, but I should. For me, it's down to Witness, Inside, and Dark Souls 3.
I think that's dishonest to your show.
What?
If you're forcing yourself to pick the
Oh, yeah,
goatee.
that's a Kyle Bossman thing.
What?
Forcing yourself to adhere to some rule.
No, it's not.
That's a Kyle Bossman thing for sure. Yeah, those three are my goatee.
Wait, repeat them?
Witness, Inside, and Dark Souls 3.
So we didn't talk about Inside.
Inside is beautiful.
Yeah.
Some of the best animation I think I've ever seen.
It's really good animation.
That kid moves like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of control.
Yeah.
Like, The Last Guardian, Trico, like, seems like a real animal a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Which is super cool and really impressive. Sometimes I just look at him and I'm like, wow, that thing's acting just like a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
But the player character moves a little fishy sometimes, kind of a little swimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, in Inside, it looks real good.
Yeah.
I
well,
find.
That's the advantage of 2 dimensions.
Well,
I guess.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I like the way it looks, though. It feels like a real, like, progression from Limbo. Like, it doesn't step away from it too far, but it feels like the natural progression of that.
Hey, since we're doing spoilers,
Uh-huh.
what do you think happens at the bottom of the water and Inside?
Wait, in which part?
You drown.
Oh, and then
They drown you, and then you go to the bottom, and then you come back to life.
that creepy like water girl
Yeah.
shocks you, right? Or like breathes into you, and then you can swim underwater.
What? Why?
I think it's whatever experimental thing that they did to those water girls.
Uh-huh.
They can they do that to you. They
But-
do whatever that is that was done to them to you.
But then you're like, fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like all very mysterious. Like, what's the point of that thing that sends crazy shockwaves throughout the entire world?
Oh, that thing is sick.
It's so awesome.
Oh,
You
I
never
love that
see
part.
it, but it's like, this is
Yeah.
the coolest thing I've ever seen in a game, but I have no idea what it's for.
Yeah,
and
that
like,
thing's really sick.
the kid doesn't know what it's for,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't get to either.
Yeah.
You know?
I love stuff like that.
I love stuff like that. So to me, it doesn't bother me that I don't know what it is.
All right.
I do just think that the water girls, maybe it's one of those things where like they just wanted to play or something, and to you they seem really scary, and they don't know what they're doing, and then they realize like, oh, we've just killed this thing, let's give it our ability to breathe underwater,
Yeah.
and then that lets you revive because you're not dead for that long, and then you do hit the ground, and that maybe like is enough to like jolt you back,
Sure.
I don't know. I'm no scientist.
I don't know. I can't remember what's at the bottom. There's some technical light and stuff that's shining on you.
Yeah, there's like a light down there, but you get like they like hook a thing to you, I think, as you're falling.
Oh,
I don't remember super well, but I like that game.
it's a good top 3.
Really bizarre secrets in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God! Did you watch the ending, the secret ending,
I did it.
Oh, cool.
I looked up a guide because like
to find all the secrets?
I would not have figured out the last couple.
Yeah.
Where like the song in the other room is like,
That's the very end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impossible.
And then you have to go back and find a door that's like nigh impossible to see. You
Oh,
only
okay.
notice it if you like hear it when you step on it.
Let's do
in that
super spoilers
cornfield.
then. Because then you unplug yourself and you fall over dead. That's the secret ending. You go up to a big plug, you unplug yourself, and then you flop to the ground.
Well, no, that's not what it is.
What is it?
You unplug. It's meta. It's like a joke ending. It's like a meta ending where it's like, you know how in the whole game you're putting you're the kid and you put your head on the control thing and then you control other people. It's you unplug the control that you, the player, are controlling the kid through.
I don't think so.
That's 1,000% what it is.
I don't buy it. That's not my interpretation.
That's 100% what it is.
My interpretation is you were being controlled that whole time.
By a human being playing a video game.
No, by that person right in the distance when you unplug that thing.
I don't know.
There's some monitors there.
Yeah, but there's nobody there.
That's us sitting at those monitors?
I believe so.
Nah, that's somebody.
That was my read, was that it was us.
That was the person invading the base to become the blob monster.
No, that's the kid.
The kid's being controlled.
Oh. No, I think it's a meta joke about playing video games.
Oh, I hate those. That's BioShock all over again.
I mean,
Meta
maybe it's
joke.
somebody in game. I don't know. Maybe I just read it that way. I mean, to me, it wasn't like a real end. You know, it's like a Silent Hill, like dog UFO ending,
Okay.
where it doesn't count. It's not like part of the actual.
I thought it was like, this is what it all was about.
That'd be cool. I never thought of it like that. I guess I don't know why I thought it was for so sure that it was just about the player.
What's smart is they'll never tell us.
Oh, yeah. Unless they already have.
Huh.
And we have no idea because we just don't read the news or whatever. Breaking news, New York Times. Inside, all about being controlled to invade the brain-sucking plant.
It was a meta joke.
It was a meta joke. Have you ever liked a meta joke?
Oh, yeah. I do meta jokes all the time.
What's your favorite meta joke? Can you think of one?
No, that's you really put me on the spot there.
No, I know.
Oh.
I can't think of one either.
I would think of like Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah.
Save Our Bluths. That whole
That was
episode's
pretty funny.
really good meta joke.
That whole show did really good meta jokes.
Yeah.
My favorite is just really direct, where Michael is talking to Charlize Theron or something, and he's like, some kind of Arrested Development. And then Ron Howard just goes, hey, that's the name of the show. So stupid. I love it.
Save Our Bluths is the episode where they're pretty sure they're getting canceled.
Yeah.
And so they try to make the family more likable.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's so good.
And they keep making jokes about HBO and Showtime and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Couldn't have predicted Netflix.
Netflix. Who knows? Well, it's been a pretty wild year.
Yeah, it's been a wild year.
Not really the greatest year, in my opinion. Video games wise, it was okay, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even like career-wise, I'm pretty happy with how this year went.
That's true. Easy Allies started this year.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's a whole new thing. Couldn't have predicted that.
Did Game Trailers shut down this year, or was that late last year?
That was this year.
That was this year.
That was
that
February.
Jan?
February of this year.
Was it before or after my birthday, I wonder? I don't remember.
What'd you do for your birthday?
I don't remember. Had dinner, probably. Man, yeah. Easy Allies started this year.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. It's been 9 months now? March to now?
I lost count.
I don't even know. It's been a hell of a ride. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that you and I were talking about, that with game trailers and all that, like, it was never really ours.
No.
We didn't own it.
No.
And it always felt like, even back in Viacom, like we were always just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah.
We were always just waiting for it to get shut down or sold.
Yeah.
And then all of it happened, everything that, like, downsized like 3 times and, and all that. And like,
Moved here to here to
moved
here.
to here to here, new office, like, so funny. And then it was always just like, yeah, okay, But this just feels like, I don't know, just kind of keep doing it forever.
Infinite.
And like the way we built it is that even if we get other jobs and other stuff, like, we could still do this.
Yeah.
It's great.
I can still do some YouTube nonsense and be back doing Easy Allies at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's best case scenario.
It really is.
Yeah. Good year.
Yeah. In that regard. Yeah. I really am thankful though for like, I don't know, anybody watching this right now?
Oh, sure.
I'm really thankful for you.
Wait, do you mean me or the person watching?
Well, I'm thankful for you too.
Okay, I
But
wasn't
the
sure if it
person
was a new
watching-
thought.
You, the viewer.
Oh, okay.
I'm thankful for all you guys too.
All you guys.
All 8 of you.
Would it hurt to point me out individually?
I'm thankful for you, Kyle. You're the glue that holds Fiasco Nuts storylines apart.
Too true.
Yeah. A couple days ago, that crazy Fiasco Nuts came out
Sure.
that we just shot. It's been a heck of a day.
Heck of a day.
Coughing. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a little chilly out. I'm putting my coat under my head because I didn't want it on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm feeling a little chilly.
The clouds are gone. It's
Yeah.
just a big, massive gray.
It's just a big, massive gray now. Suns are going down. I don't know why I pluralized suns there.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, Tatooine.
Mm-hmm. Cool planet.
Couple of suns. Can you imagine how hot that would be? Good golly.
It doesn't seem that hot.
It's got to be pretty hot.
I mean, you're right. I mean, what are they, farmers?
Moisture farmers, I
yeah,
think.
Yeah. So you're right. It's
It's
probably
like
super
Dune.
hot. Yeah.
You got to reuse all your moisture. You ever read Dune?
No. I'm never going to.
Dune's pretty sweet.
I know. Dune's like this great sci-fi franchise that still hasn't had a good movie or television series.
Right, yeah, no one can do it.
No one can do it. Sorry, Dune.
I guess I never saw this.
Sorry,
sci-fi
Muad'Dib.
channel ones. Muad'Dib?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a Dune thing.
Oh, I don't even remember. You know more about Dune than I do.
And
Arrakis.
giant slugs. Giant sand creatures.
Sandworms. If you walk without rhythm, then you won't attract the worm. But if you walk without rhythm,
They sense the rhythm.
you'll never learn.
Is that what they do?
Fatboy Slim.
Oh.
But yes, I believe that is a Dune reference.
You could go with this,
You
or
could
you could go with that.
Or you could go with this. Or you could go with that.
Good music video.
Yeah. Reminiscent of Spike Jonze's other hotel dance video, the Kenzo World Fragrance commercial.
Well, I don't
Starring
know
Margaret
this.
Qualley.
I don't know this one.
Oh, it's amazing.
Cool.
It's got Mutant Brain in it for the music. It's cool. Anyway, thanks for being here on Happy New Year's with me, Kyle.
Oh, it's been a great Happy New Year's.
Should we do a New Year countdown for 2017?
Mm-hmm.
If you timed this episode perfectly to this point, maybe this will happen right
And why
at
wouldn't you
midnight.
have?
Why wouldn't you have? Tweet at BenMore035 if you perfectly timed this to midnight. Just say midnight of the soul. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year 2017.
2017.
Oh, man.
Let's make it a good one.
It's going to be a good one, no question.
Hey, wait, do a thumbs up right now. Because then it's a thumbs up and a thumbs down, but it's both thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Good night and good game.
Аллилуйя!